What is up, Hambone here, and I am bringing you another strategies video. And in today's strategies video, we are going over the Flamethrower Loadout. Now, I know that I said that we would be doing the machete video today, but I ended up changing my mind on that because I want to check out some other things with the machete to make the machete classes as good as possible, because the machete itself is a very inconsistent weapon to use, and I'm trying to make it the best that it can possibly be. So instead, I decided to bring you the flamethrower video today, and the flamethrower itself is a pretty good weapon. There are some problems with it, but I'll go over those in a second. Instead, I want to go over the one major pro for this weapon, and that is it never downs anyone. It is always an instant kill. So, excuse me, the flamethrower, you will never have to worry about it downing someone. You'll just kill them with it, and that's really good. So I really like that about the weapon. It's one of the only instant kill weapons in the game, and as you can see, it's only 2 points for purchasable, which means that you can choose a lot of stuff to go with the actual class itself. It's another good pro about this weapon. But there are some cons to the weapon itself. The first of it being that the range on it is, you might as well just say it's melee range. The range on it is extremely short. I mean, you don't expect to be able to hit someone halfway across a room with the flamethrower. So you want to be right up on people, which is why I recommend close range maps for this weapon. And in particular, I would recommend checkpoints, or high school and Billstown possibly, and that's because those have the most close quarters in the game, I feel. So those would be really good maps for this weapon. Now, going back over another con of the flamethrower, when aiming with the flamethrower, I'm not sure why, maybe I'm just an idiot, but because you have to aim with it to fire it, and you're at such close range at that point, it can feel extremely awkward aiming with it. So you can feel like maybe you're on target, but then they start moving to the side, and maybe they run and jolt to the right, and you're aiming with it. Sometimes it can feel awkward turning with it. Maybe it feels like you're turning too slow or something, and it can just feel really awkward aiming with it at close range. Sometimes it can feel like you're missing your hits with it. So just keep that in mind. It will feel a bit awkward, especially at first when using the flamethrower if you've never used it before at close range. Now, with all that said, I do like the flamethrower. The games that I've used it, I've really enjoyed it when I've gotten it out, just because I think it's a fun weapon, because it's pretty unique, and I have never seen anyone else use the flamethrower other than me. So I really like it. Maybe I can get some other people to start using it, because it's a pretty fun weapon to use, but like I said, the only disadvantage is the close range and the awkwardness of aiming with it. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the class itself right now. And the first thing about this class is the good old revolver. A class isn't really complete now without the revolver, unless you're trying to go super stealthy or something. And of course, the revolver, in my opinion, it's the best weapon in the game just because of its overall versatility. So the revolver is our small firearm. Then we don't have a large firearm. No need to have one for this class. And then our first survival skill is Crafter 3. And I was skeptical as to using Crafter 3 or Crafter 2, but I figured I can get parts faster using Crafter 3, which means I can buy more ammo for my flamethrower, or maybe upgrade my revolver if I'm feeling like the game is, a lot of people on the team are sticking at long range, and I don't have a chance to really use the flamethrower that game. I can then upgrade the revolver. So, Crafter 3, really great perk in any class, honestly, and I really like it. And no more explaining on that, because Crafter is, in my opinion, the best perk in the game, and I've said that plenty of times before. So, Hawkeye 3 is our next perk. I wasn't sure what to do with these next couple perks, but I went with Hawkeye 3, and that is simply because it allows you to see if enemies are near another enemy when you spot someone. And That is because, let's say you spot someone and you want to use the flamethrower on them. Well, if you can see if they're by themselves, you know that you can maybe push them if you're feeling confident in yourself. Maybe you have some armor, I don't know. But you're feeling confident and you see they're by themselves, you can then push them with the flamethrower, get that kill on them. This is also useful because at the same time, where you can see if they're by themselves, you can also see if there's people with them. The flamethrower is a weapon unless you're playing against people who aren't very good, aren't really paying attention. Is not a weapon you want to use against multiple opponents unless they're literally sitting right next to each other and you can just run up behind them and go, and burn them to death. That's about the only time I would ever really say take on more than one opponent with the flamethrower at a time. When going up against more than one person with the flamethrower, it is very easy to get shot down because of how still you have to stand with the weapon to use it. So Hawkeye 3 is there to help us see more people and see if it's smart to push someone or not. And then the last perk is Revolver 1, and that is simply because I only had 1 point left. When I do get 13 loadout points, I will be changing this to Strategist, just because I think it's a better perk. But, Revolver for now, Strategist when I get 13 loadout points. And that's about it. Like I said, I really like this class. Every time I've used the flamethrower and used this class, I've really enjoyed it. That being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to put up an entire game because I don't want this video to run too long, but I might put up some clips of me using the flamethrower and just how effective it can be. And these next couple clips that you're going to see are going to show off just how quickly the flamethrower can kill. And this first one is demonstrating about the range of the flamethrower. You probably could kill someone much farther away than that. But while you're watching these last couple clips, just remember that if you like the video, be sure to give the video a like as usual. And if you like this video a lot and you like videos like this, I try to put The Last of Us multiplayer content almost every day. So be sure to subscribe to my channel for videos similar to this. And as usual, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Hold on, I can patch you up.